Hello everyone! The video I'm presenting today is a collection of my favorite salad-based dishes that I made here on my channel. You can also find other delicious recipes in my book, Green Recipes for All, Mediterranean-inspired vegan and vegetarian dishes, available to buy at all Amazon marketplaces. To know more about the book, just follow the links here on the video or across the channel. In the meantime, hope you enjoyed these lovely salad recipes, and why not try a few, and if you wish, leave a comment saying which ones you like the most. Thanks so much for watching, hope you enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more easy and tasty vegan and vegetarian recipes. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to suggest a delicious warm salad with smoked tofu, butter beans and roasted asparagus. This dish is very easy to prepare, and so it's a great recipe to try out if you never cooked with tofu before. In this video, I'm going to present the dish as a main course for 2, but you can also adjust the portions and serve it as a starter for 4 people. First, preheat the oven. Then, prepare the asparagus. After washing them, remove the woody ends at the base. Just grab the stalk and bend it until it naturally snaps at the end. The woody part will easily separate at the point where it's tougher. Then, using a vegetable peeler, peel the asparagus from the base to about halfway up the spear. Slice the asparagus at an angle into 3 or 4 pieces and place them into a medium-sized roasting tray. Then, half and finely slice the onion and add to the tray. Drizzle the vegetables with some olive oil and season with salt, freshly ground pepper and chili flakes, according to your preference. Carefully toss to coat everything well and roast in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. In the meantime, finely slice 2 garlic cloves and cut the pepper into thin strips. Also, chop a handful of parsley leaves. You can also prepare the tofu in advance. Remove the tofu from its packaging and drain any excess moisture. Some tofu brands don't require pressing, which in that case, just pat dry the tofu block with kitchen papers. Cut it to about 1 cm slices, and then each slice in half, diagonally, so you end up with 8 triangles. Now, heat 1 or 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a large frying pan, and over a medium heat, fry the garlic for about 1 minute, or until slightly golden. Stir in the drained and rinsed beans, and then the peppers. Add the cider vinegar, a pinch of salt and pepper, and cook for about 1 or 2 minutes. Add the chopped parsley and the roasted vegetables. Give everything a good stir, taste, and if necessary, adjust any seasoning. Turn off the heat and set aside while you cook the tofu. In a medium frying pan, spray some vegetable oil to cover the base, and over a medium-high heat, fry the tofu for about 2 minutes on each side, or until golden on both sides. Now that everything is ready, divide the bean mixture among 2 plates and add 4 pieces of tofu to each plate, if you're serving as a main dish. To finish, if you like, drizzle with a bit of chili oil and top with some rocket leaves. This salad is also delicious accompanied by chili lime sweet corn, which you can find here on this link. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more easy and tasty vegan and vegetarian recipes. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make a salad that takes inspiration from staple Peruvian ingredients such as quinoa, corn and sweet potato. I'm also adding some mixed nuts and sweet baby peppers to create a wholesome dish that is full of flavor and texture. This zesty and sweet salad is perfect to pack into a lunchbox or to serve either as a main or a side dish. So, let's prepare some of the ingredients, but first preheat the oven. Now, to remove the woody base of the asparagus, grab the stalk and bend at the end until it snaps. It will naturally break at the point where it's tougher. Using a vegetable peeler, peel the asparagus from the base to about halfway up the spear and slice at an angle into 4 pieces. To prepare the baby peppers, cut the top stem and remove the seeds and white membrane inside. Half each one and then cut into large bits. Also, peel the sweet potato and slice into thick rounds. Then, cut each round into cubes of about 1.5 centimeters. Finally, wash and pick the thyme leaves. Put all these ingredients into a medium-large baking tray, season with salt and pepper, and drizzled with a little extra virgin olive oil, and give it a good stir. Also, after washing the corn cobs, place them on another, smaller baking tray and sprinkle with a little salt. Put the trays in the middle of the oven and if necessary, use 2 shelves. Roast the mixed vegetables for about 20 minutes or until the potatoes are done and the corn for a little longer, about 30 minutes, turning once or twice during this time. Now, rinse the quinoa well under cold running water using a fine mesh sieve and leave to drain the excess water. To prepare the vegetable stock, dissolve 1 or half cube, depending on the brand you use, into 2.5 deciliters of boiling water and set aside. Then, peel and finely chop 2 garlic cloves. Heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil on a medium non-stick saucepan. Reduce the heat to low, add the garlic and let it fry for about half a minute. Add the quinoa and saute over high heat, stirring all the time for 2 or 3 minutes. Pour the vegetable stock and bring the pan to a boil over a high heat. Remember, the quinoa to water ratio is 1 to 1.5. To be sure you have the correct ratio, use measuring cups or the same container to measure both the volume of quinoa and stock. Reduce the heat, cover the pan with a lid and simmer for 15 minutes. After this time, remove the pan from the heat and let it rest covered for about 5 minutes. When the quinoa is ready, transfer to a large serving bowl and spread the grains well apart so that all the moisture evaporates. Using a mini chopper or food processor, roughly chop the roasted mixed nuts and then mix it into the quinoa bowl. To make the dressing, wash and finely grate the lime to make about half teaspoon and juice one of the halves. In a small bowl, pour 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, and 1 teaspoon of chili oil. But if you prefer less heat, omit the chili oil and use olive oil instead. Add 1 teaspoon of lime juice, the lime zest, and a pinch of salt. Combine everything with a fork until smooth and slightly thick and set aside. After washing the coriander, finely chop both leaves and stalks. Once the corn cobs are done and ready to handle, stand them upright inside a deep dish or large bowl. Using a sharp chef's knife, slice the kernels off by sliding the knife in a downward motion from top to bottom. Add to the quinoa bowl along with the roasted veg and coriander. Drizzle with the lime dressing and combine everything well. Taste and adjust any seasoning according to your preference. Stir once more and serve the salad, topped with a few more whole nuts if you wish. And that's it for today. This is a fantastic super salad, which I hope you enjoy, especially if you never tried quinoa before. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more easy and tasty vegan and vegetarian recipes. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare couscous. As you'll see, this is a very versatile ingredient and super easy to prepare. Here I'm going to use wholemeal couscous, but you can also use regular couscous. The way to prepare it is the same. For some extra flavor, I'm going to add harissa paste. Both regular or rose harissa work very well, just choose the one you prefer. For this dish, I also include chickpeas, fruit and nut mix, and grilled halloumi, but feel free to use plant-based halloumi or if you prefer, to leave it out entirely. Either way, you'll be able to use the basic couscous recipe to create your own delicious salads. So, first, chop a medium-sized red onion and 2 or 3 garlic cloves. Also the seed, and chop the red pepper into small pieces. Now, place the couscous in a wide but not very deep bowl, such as a pasta bowl. Using a glass measuring jug, dissolve 1 vegetable stock cube into about 300 ml of boiling water. Remember, the couscous to water ratio is 1 part of couscous to 1 1/4 part of water or stock. For a more precise measurement, use the same measuring cup or container for both the liquid and the couscous. So, in the same cup used to measure the couscous, pour approximately 200 ml of stock and reserve the rest. Pour into the couscous bowl, add a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and quickly stir well with the fork, ensuring that the liquid permeates and coats all the grains. Cover the bowl with a large plate or clinging film and leave for about 10 minutes until all the stock is absorbed. Don't worry too much about the soaking time. Even if you leave for longer, it will not affect the texture of the couscous. In the meantime, heat the olive oil in a medium non-stick frying pan. Add the onion, garlic and red pepper and gently fry for about 8 minutes, stirring occasionally. Add the cumin seeds, the drained and rinsed chickpeas and the harissa paste and combine everything well. Pour the rest of the reserved stock, stir well and gently warm over a low heat for about 2 or 3 minutes. Add a little seasoning and remove from the heat and set aside. If using, remove the halloumi from its packaging and drain the excess liquid. Pat dry with kitchen papers and cut it to about 1 cm thick slices. Heat a medium non-stick frying pan over a high heat, and when hot, place the halloumi slices. Grill for a couple of minutes on each side or until grill marks appear on the surface. Transfer to a plate to cool and then cut into bite-sized portions. After washing the fresh herbs, remove the toughest part of the coriander stems and chop the rest. Pick the mint leaves and also finely chop these. When the couscous is ready, transfer to a large serving bowl and fluff it with a fork. Add the chickpea mixture, fruit and nut mix, halloumi, and the mint and coriander. Toss to combine everything well, taste, and if necessary, add seasoning. For extra heat, add the drizzle of chili oil, or if you prefer, extra virgin olive oil. Stir once more and serve. This salad can be served warm or cold, and it's also great to pack into a lunchbox. And that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more easy and tasty vegan and vegetarian recipes. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making a butter bean and potato salad that also includes broccoli, cauliflower, leek, and red pepper. For the roasted veg, I'm going to use vegetable seasoning powder, and since there are many mixes, flavors and brands to choose from, just use the one you have or most prefer. As you'll see, this is a fantastic salad to serve as a main course or for packing into a lunchbox. Also, just to let you know, if you'd like to try other new recipes, check out my cookbook, Green Recipes for All, Mediterranean-inspired vegan and vegetarian dishes, which is available to buy at all Amazon marketplaces. To know more about the book, follow the links here on this video or across the channel. And so, back to today's recipe, we're going to start by setting the oven grill to high heat. Then, after washing the baby potatoes, put them in a steamer. You can also boil them on the stove if you prefer. The cooking time may vary depending on the size and method you use, but it should take around 25 minutes to cook. While the potatoes cook, prepare the vegetables. Cut the larger broccoli florets in half and leave the smaller ones whole. Then, do the same with the cauliflower and rinse everything under cold water. Trim off the root of the leek and the coarse dark green of the top. Remove any damaged outer leaves, cut the leek into slices, and then rinse well to remove any trapped dirt. Also, deseed one small red pepper and cut into small strips. Now, put all the vegetables into a shallow large roasting tray in one single layer. Add the seasoning powder, add a pinch of salt, but not much, since quite often these types of seasonings already include some salt, and drizzle with some olive oil. Finally, lightly toss everything together. Put the tray on the oven's top shelf and grill for 8 to 10 minutes, or until the vegetables are tender and start to char on the edges. In the meantime, check if the potatoes are cooked. Pierce them with a fork or knife, and if it slides easily to the center, they're done. Remove the potatoes from the steamer or pan and let them cool for a few minutes. Then, peel them and cut into bite-sized pieces or slices. Put into a large serving bowl, add the drained and rinsed beans, and drizzle with a little chili oil, or if you prefer, regular extra virgin oil. Give it a stir and then add the roasted veg. Torn a few basil leaves and sprinkle into the salad. Gently combine everything, taste and adjust seasoning according to your preference. You can serve this salad warm or at room temperature and accompany it by olive bread or garlic baguette if you wish. And that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this delicious and easy to make bean salad. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more easy and tasty vegan and vegetarian recipes. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make a Tabbouleh-style bulgur salad. The only thing you need to cook for this recipe is the bulgur, which is super easy and straightforward to prepare, as you'll see. And then, with just a can of mixed beans and fresh salad vegetables, you'll have a fantastic and satisfying meal that is perfect for a salad bar or packing into a lunchbox. First, prepare the bulgur. The water to bulgur ratio is 1 cup and a quarter of water or stock to 1 cup of bulgur. So, to be sure you have the correct ratio, use measuring cups or the same container to measure both the volume of bulgur and water or stock. Here, I'm going to use vegetable stock and some chopped garlic to infuse the bulgur with a tasty and aromatic flavor. To achieve great results, use a medium-sized non-stick saucepan with a lid. Heat 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil over a medium-high heat. When hot, reduce the heat to low, add the garlic and let it fry for about half a minute. Then add the bulgur, stir well with a wooden spoon so that everything is well coated in oil, and fry over a high heat, stirring all the time for about 1 minute or so. Add the vegetable stock and bring to the boil. At this point, you can now place the lid on the pan and turn off the heat. The bulgur will cook by absorbing all the water, so set aside for at least 20 minutes so that all the grains are cooked. In the meantime, prepare all the other ingredients for the salad. Here, I'm going to use roasted salted cashews, but if you prefer, you can use unsalted or roasted them yourself. Coarsely crush the cashews using a cleaner freezer bag and a rolling pin, or a food processor if you prefer. Also, cut the apricots into small bits. Thinly slice the spring onions. And cut the tomatoes into small pieces. Also prepare the dressing. Juice half a lemon and in a small bowl add 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. 1 teaspoon agave nectar, a pinch of salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of chili flakes, although you can use less if you want. Combine everything well with a whisk, taste and adjust any seasoning if necessary. Finally, prepare the rest of the ingredients. Leave the avocado for last, as it will turn dark if prepared too much in advance. One way to avoid this is to coat the avocado with some lemon juice. Also, finely chop the parsley and the mint leaves. Now that the bulgur is cooked and ready, fluff it with a wooden fork and tip it into a large serving bowl. Add the drained and rinsed beans, spring onions, and tomatoes, and give everything a quick toss. Then combine the avocado, apricots, cashews, parsley, and meat. Finally, pour the dressing and some freshly ground pepper if you want, and toss everything together. Don't forget to taste and adjust any seasoning if necessary. You can serve this salad as a main, side dish, or your packed lunch the next day. Hope you enjoy, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more easy and tasty vegan and vegetarian recipes. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make a pasta salad with black-eyed beans, vegan sausage and roasted pepper. Of course, you can make this recipe with your favorite sausages and use any other variety of beans. So, to begin with, preheat the oven. After washing the vegetables, thinly slice the spring onions, chop a handful of parsley and prepare the mushrooms. Leave the small baby mushrooms whole and half the bigger ones. Then, thinly slice 2 garlic cloves. Cut the tomatoes in half and seed and cut the pepper into quarters. Now, melt the vegetable butter in a frying pan and fry the garlic for about half a minute. Add the mushrooms and sauté on medium-high heat for a few minutes. Add seasoning and stir frequently for about 4 or 5 minutes until tender and slightly brown. Remove from the heat and set the pan aside. If you're choosing sausage cooked in the oven, you can put them alongside the peppers in the same roasting tin. Rub the pepper slices with a little oil and place them skin side up in a roasting tin. Cook the peppers for about 30 minutes and the sausages according to the pack instructions. In the meantime, bring a pan of water to the boil and cook the pasta following the pack instructions. Drain and return the pasta to the pan. Stir in the mushrooms, black-eyed beans, already drained and rinsed, and some seasoning. Drizzle with some olive oil, stir and heat for a few more seconds, and then set aside. When the pepper and sausages are done, transfer to a plate to cool. Once cooled, remove the pepper skin and cut each slice into small bits. And slice the sausage into 9 or 10 pieces. To make the dressing, combine 1½ tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of mustard, and seasoning in a small bowl. Add 3 tablespoons of olive oil and whisk again until smooth and slightly thick. Now that all the ingredients are cooked and ready, combine everything well in a large serving bowl. Add the pasta, sausage, pepper, tomatoes, spring onions and parsley. Pour the dressing and stir well. Taste, adjust seasoning if necessary, and stir once more. And that's it for today. You can find the full recipe on the video details below. Hope you enjoy, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tasty vegan and vegetarian recipes. Hi everyone, and welcome to Garlic Greens & Company. Today I'm going to make giant couscous, which is also known as pearl or Israeli couscous. It's very easy to cook and makes a delicious and healthy alternative to pasta, rice or the classic couscous. And so for the upcoming season, I'm going to include Brussels sprouts and pomegranate to give it a truly festive character. Start by peeling and deseeding the pomegranate. Next, trim the root end and thinly slice the spring onion. You can prepare the pistachios in advance. Just put them in a clean freezer bag and crush them using a rolling pin. You may also make the vegetable stock. We will need 300 milliliters. Now we are going to dice the aubergine to fry it. Pour enough oil into a large frying pan to cover the base, and over a medium-high heat, fry the cubes, stirring from time to time for about 5 to 7 minutes, or until well colored on all sides. Then, using a skimmer, remove from the pan into a plate with 2 or 3 layers of kitchen paper, sprinkle with a bit of salt and set aside to drain. Next, heat the oven and prepare the Brussels sprouts. Trim the base, peel off and discard any damaged outer leaves and cut them in half lengthwise. Rinse well and transfer to a roasting tin. Drizzle with some olive oil, season with coarse sea salt and freshly ground pepper, and toss until well coated. Roast in the middle of the oven for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, we can prepare the couscous. Finely chop 2 garlic cloves. We also need half a teaspoon of ground turmeric, mild curry powder, and ground cumin, 1/4 of a teaspoon of mild paprika powder, and a pinch of cayenne pepper, according to taste. For the best results, use a 16 cm non-stick saucepan, if serving 2 or 3 people. Heat the oil and swirl it to cover the bottom of the pan. Reduce the heat to low, add the garlic and fry for about half a minute. Add the spices and couscous and toast over a medium-high heat, stirring all the time for another minute. Then, pour over the vegetable stock. Remember, the water to giant couscous ratio is 1 1/4 cup of water to 1 cup of giant couscous. It's easier if you use measuring cups or the container you've measured the couscous. This way, you'll be sure that you have the right amount of water. Bring the stock in couscous to a boil, reduce the heat to low, cover with the lid and cook for 10 minutes. While the couscous is cooking, check the Brussels sprouts. If they have already roasted for 15 minutes, remove the tin from the oven and add the chickpeas. Sprinkle with a bit of paprika and curry powder if you wish, and stir well. Return to the oven and cook for a further 5 to 10 minutes or until the sprouts are done. After the couscous is cooked, set aside and let it rest covered for about 4 minutes. Then, fluff the couscous with a wooden fork. Meanwhile, chop the parsley and some mint leaves. Now that all the ingredients are cooked and ready, let's put everything together. Dip the couscous into a large serving bowl. Add the Brussels sprouts and chickpeas, aubergine, chopped herbs, spring onion, pomegranate seeds, and pistachios. Mix well, taste, and adjust seasoning if necessary. Your salad is now ready to serve. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more easy and tasty vegan and vegetarian recipes every week. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make a super nutritious butter bean and avocado salad that also includes apple, salad cress, pomegranate and walnuts. These were also my inspiration to make a delicious walnut and pomegranate dressing, which as you'll see is very easy to make. And so to start, we're going to prepare the pomegranate. Using a sharp paring knife, carefully slice, not very deeply, the top of the fruit. Then, again not very deeply, score from top to bottom 5 or 6 lines from where you can see the white membrane inside. With your fingers, pull apart the segments and start by removing the bits of the white layer that cover the seeds. Carefully separate the seeds and put them into a bowl. You can store any leftover seeds in an airtight container and refrigerate for up to 5 days. Now, to make the dressing, put 2 tablespoons of pomegranate seeds into a small fine mesh sieve. Set the sieve over a small bowl and gently crush the seeds with the back of a spoon. Also, juice a small lemon. Now, put the walnut oil and lemon juice in a small bowl and whisk with a fork until slightly thick. Add the agave nectar and 2 teaspoons of the pomegranate juice and whisk again until thick. Set aside while we prepare the other ingredients. Roughly chop the walnut pieces and finely slice the spring onions. Remove the toughest stems of the parsley and finely chop the rest. We're now going to put the rinsed and drained beans into a large salad bowl. Add the spring onions, parsley, a pinch of salt, and a little black pepper. 2 tablespoons of the dressing. Toss to combine well and set aside. To prepare the avocado, quarter it by slicing twice lengthwise. Remove the seed with your fingers or with a spoon. Peel off the avocado using a spoon to scoop out the flesh, or just use your fingers to peel away the skin from the corners. Cut each quarter in 2 or 3 slices and then dice into smaller pieces. Next, quarter and core the apple without peeling. Slice each quarter in 2 or 3 slices and then into bite-sized portions. Put the avocado and apple into a small bowl, add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and toss to coat well. This will prevent the apple and avocado from browning. Now, put 70 grams of pomegranate seeds and the walnuts into the salad bowl. Using kitchen scissors, snip off the cress stalks at the base and add to the bowl. Add the apple and avocado and pour the rest of the dressing over the salad. Toss together to combine all the ingredients. This salad is best served immediately and is delicious on its own or as an accompaniment to other dishes. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more easy and tasty vegan and vegetarian recipes.